This evening has been so amazing, and it's my honor to present our final honoree. In life, when you're faced with an unfortunate circumstance, there's no book, there's no guide, there's no right answer on how to get to the other side. You just sort of wake up one day and you have two paths in front of you, one where you go up and one where you can fall. And choosing the path to rise is most certainly not the easy path, but it's the brave one. And that is exactly what our next honoree did. Brave, relentless crusader, advocate. These are just a few words that have been used to describe Lauren Book. And having met her tonight, I will add dynamic and inspiring to the list. Her passion is contagious. Lauren was just 11 years old when her female nanny began to sexually abuse her. After 5 years, Lauren found the courage to tell, and she has been on a journey ever since to protect as many children as she can from the pain she experienced by sharing her own story, educating children, and lobbying for change. She is a strong woman who will stop at nothing to make a difference in the lives of others. It has been such an incredible pleasure to sit with you tonight, with your dad and your fiance, and honestly, meeting you and after everything that you've been through, seeing how beautiful you are, and your joy just beams through you, just gives me so much hope. So thank you so much. This is Lauren's story.
The greatest respect of being a victim of abuse is being a child, but 95% of sexual abuse is preventable with education and awareness. My name is Lauren Book, and I'm with the Lawrence Kids Foundation. The Lawrence Kids Foundation works to prevent sexual abuse and heal survivors of sexual abuse through education and awareness. I'm a survivor of childhood sexual abuse from the time that I was 11 years old until I was 16. It was my female nanny. Abuse went on 365 days a year, 7 days a week. Back then, as a kid, I didn't think that I was worth anything. Like, I was embarrassed, I was ashamed, felt trapped. Eventually, I was able to share it with a friend and then tell a guidance counselor. He called my father.
I had absolutely no idea that something was going wrong and going on. Over the ensuing weeks and months, I went through thousands of still photos looking to see how it was possible that I could have missed what was going on.
We were able to prosecute her, and she'll spend 25 years in prison. My world could have been colored by what happened, but I decided that I wanted to pick the color. That's what Lawrence Kids is all about, deciding that this was not okay and making it different.
Who decides if a touch is safe or unsafe? You do!
We have a first, second, third, fourth, fifth grade curriculum this year that we'll be implementing throughout the schools in Florida. I travel throughout the country talking about how we can keep our kids safe.
Yeah? And what does your chamber say?
One of our biggest ones is in March and April, where I walk the entire state of Florida from Key West to Tallahassee, over 1,500 miles, and we stop at sexual assault treatment centers and schools all along the way to bring about that awareness in communities and to touch survivors and to really spread the message that it is okay to tell.
She's replaced a lot of what anger she had and what hurt that she had at helping others.
Important that we give them and empower them. Through Lawrence Kids, people can actually speak about sexual abuse of children.
She has, in a very short time, made a huge difference. The difference that will be a legacy that will live on for many, many years.
Her courage is like nothing I know of another human being. And I tell people, you know, you want to be your child too. When you start becoming a parent, you don't expect one day to really say that your child is your hero. She is my hero. And she's a hero to so many people, but she's a hero to me.
There's still a lot more to do. I will work and fight until I die to create a world where the sexual exploitation of children is not tolerated, because it shouldn't hurt to be a child, and all too often it does.
President of Marketing, has a special announcement that has been killing me all night to not tell you.
Thank you so much, Lea, for being here with us this year. And thank you to all of our 2013 Women of Worth honorees. I had the pleasure for the third year to be part of the judging committee that selected the 10 incredible women that you have seen tonight. And as you experienced, each one of their stories has really moved us very deeply. Amidst 3,500 nominations, which is the most we've ever received in the 8 years of the Women of Worth program, tonight's 10 honorees rose to the top for their efforts, passion, and commitment to make a beautiful difference in their community and in the world. And I know I speak for everyone here. We are humbled and honored to be in your company tonight. Now I have one more thing to share about this outstanding woman that we just learned about in the video. I'm proud to announce that 100,000 people voted online to choose Lauren as our 2013 National Honor. And the recipient of an additional $25,000 for Lauren's cause. Please join me in congratulating her.
Selfie, say hi.
Okay, well, so I had notes and stuff, but I don't know where they are. Well, first of all, crap, I'm so screwed right now. Well, 2 minutes, I'll try my best. First of all, Lea, thank you so much for now, like, adopting you into my family, and I'm getting you a dog, and your mom's, like, into my house. You know, one of the things that I talked about in that video that didn't make the cut, and maybe it did, and I was in another universe. But when I was growing up, I didn't know that I had worth. I didn't know that I brought worth. My mom was mentally ill, and I didn't know that women brought worth to a family. But I had my dad, and so my dad is like my woman of worth. And it's his 61st birthday, so happy birthday. I want to also thank my fiance who's recording this, and I'm very lucky to have him. But, you know, in life, I think the universe gives us everything that we need. And as I said to you and your mom today, Mrs. Fondue, to all of my honorees, each and every one of you have become women of worth and women in my life who have taught me something. To pick yourself up, to keep going, because the alternative sucks. And we have an obligation to do and be better. And we have to. The difference between a negative and a positive is just a straight line. Stand up. Make a negative into a positive. We can all make it different. We can all make it better. And so I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, not just for me, but for the 42 million survivors of childhood sexual abuse in this country who are afraid, who are ashamed, who are embarrassed to talk about the things that happened to them. Thank you for showing them that there is worth and that they do matter.